Vision of Glory, Stephen's revelation of Jesus and God. In the annals of early Christianity, one story stands out for its profound impact on believers, shaping their understanding of divine presence and eternal salvation. This is the account of Stephen in Acts 7:55-56, where, at the moment of his martyrdom, Stephen sees a vision that transcends earthly understanding. The book of Acts is a continuation of the Gospel of Luke and provides an account of the early church's formative years. Situated within this narrative is Stephen, one of the first deacons appointed by the apostles, selected for his wisdom and filled with the Holy Spirit. Stephen's prominence grows as he preaches with great conviction until he becomes a pivotal figure facing persecution for his unwavering faith. Stephen's story reaches a critical moment as he stands before the Sanhedrin, accused of blasphemy. Despite the hostile environment, Stephen remains steadfast in his defense of the gospel. His speech is a powerful articulation of faith, tracing God's persistent grace and the Israelites' continual resistance. As his words strike a nerve, the council becomes enraged, leading to the climactic moment of his vision. At the peak of this tension, Stephen has a transcendent experience. Filled with the Holy Spirit, he gazes into heaven and sees the glory of God, with Jesus standing at the right hand of the Father. This vision is not merely a glimpse into another realm, but a profound affirmation of Jesus' divine status and his role in the celestial hierarchy. The phrase, "glory of God," signifies an overwhelming sense of divine majesty, a powerful presence that would both awe and humble any witness. In biblical terms, God's glory refers to the manifestation of his divine nature, his holiness, and sovereignty. For Stephen to see this glory is to understand the ultimate reality of God's power and presence. In this vision, Jesus is notably standing at the right hand of God, a detail rich with meaning. Biblically, the right hand signifies a position of authority and honor. While other scriptures often depict Jesus seated, symbolizing his completed work of redemption, standing can imply a readiness to act, possibly advocating for Stephen or preparing to welcome him into eternal rest. Stephen's vision reaffirms Jesus' divine status, emphasizing his unity with God the Father. This moment highlights the Christian belief in the Trinity, where Jesus is not separate from God, but part of the divine nature. His presence at God's right hand is a testament to his authority and eternal existence, elevating him as central to the salvation story. In this celestial hierarchy, Jesus is not merely an esteemed figure, but one of eternal significance. His role transcends time and space, guiding believers with his divine presence. Stephen's vision vividly illustrates Jesus' ongoing influence and eternal nature, providing a glimpse into the heavenly reality awaiting the faithful. The difference between standing and sitting is not just symbolic, but offers a deeper understanding of Christ's relationship with believers. For Stephen, seeing Jesus standing might represent a divine comfort, an assurance of support, and a spiritual kinship during a moment of extreme trial. It speaks to the readiness of Jesus to receive and vindicate those who suffer in his name. Empowered by this vision, Stephen's faith reaches its zenith, allowing him to face martyrdom with unparalleled courage. This divine assurance imbues him with a peace that transcends human understanding, reinforcing his belief as he utters his final prayer of forgiveness for his persecutors. Stephen's unwavering courage becomes a beacon for future generations, illustrating the power of divine visions in fortifying faith. Stephen's vision serves as an eternal source of inspiration and hope for believers. It provides reassurance that divine presence is not confined to another realm, but is actively engaged with the faithful. This vision underscores the promise of heavenly glory, motivating Christians to persevere amidst earthly adversities, knowing they are not alone. To grasp the full meaning of glory in this context is to acknowledge the splendor and majesty that awaits beyond the temporal world. Stephen's vision offers a foretaste of the eternal communion with God promised to believers, a glorious existence that transcends suffering and trials in this life. Stephen's encounter exemplifies the boundless nature of divine grace and companionship. As he gazes into the heavens, the awareness of God's profound love and acceptance becomes vividly apparent. This realization of heavenly companionship can profoundly transform a believer's life, fostering a closer relationship with the divine. Stephen's story invites viewers to reflect deeply on their own faith journey. Facing trials with courage and a sense of divine accompaniment can bring transformative change. Stephen's vision encourages believers to remain grounded in their faith, trusting in the eternal promise and divine support available to them. The relevance of Stephen's vision extends far beyond the early church, resonating with modern believers seeking courage and steadfastness in their faith. In a world fraught with challenges, Stephen's experience becomes a powerful reminder of the enduring power of faith and Jesus' eternal advocacy for those who remain true to his teachings. As we conclude this exploration of Stephen's vision, we revisit the rich insights it offers into the nature of faith, divine glory, and the assurance of Christ's eternal presence. Stephen's experience is not only an inspiring testament of personal conviction, but also an invitation for believers to explore their spiritual paths with confidence and zeal. Stephen's vision calls viewers to introspect on their spiritual journey. Reflecting on this vision encourages believers to embrace the divine glory waiting beyond earthly life and to live with renewed purpose and faith, confident in the companionship of a loving God who stands with them. The scriptural context surrounding Stephen's vision provides a cohesive understanding of Jesus' heavenly role. Other biblical references support the depiction of Jesus at God's right hand, reinforcing the unity and fulfillment of prophecy found in the New Testament. Within this narrative, the Holy Spirit plays a crucial role in empowering believers to witness divine truths. Stephen's vision is made possible through the Spirit's presence, underscoring its significance in guiding and fortifying faith amidst persecution. Jesus' role as a divine advocate is central to Christian theology, and Stephen's vision exemplifies this relationship. Jesus' readiness to receive Stephen underscores his eternal role as an intercessor, advocating for believers in their moments of greatest need. Historically, Stephen's martyrdom resonates against the backdrop of early Christian persecution. His story exemplifies the profound courage and sacrifice demanded of believers, offering insights into the era's social and religious dynamics. Stephen's courage amidst opposition is a powerful example of spiritual resilience. His unwavering faith calls modern believers to emulate this strength, remaining steadfast in their convictions despite contemporary challenges. Stephen's vision holds prophetic significance, aligning with New Testament promises and the trials faced by early Christians. It signals the unfolding of God's kingdom and strengthens the Church's resolve through difficult times. Experiences like Stephen's have the power to transform perspectives and deepen commitment to faith. His vision offers an emblematic example of how divine encounters can bolster spiritual belief and courage in believers' lives. Stephen's vision continues to influence ecclesiastical teachings, shaping doctrines concerning martyrdom, divine grace, and heavenly promise. These themes remain foundational in sermons and theological studies, tracing their origin to early church narratives. In celebrating Stephen as a hero of faith, his legacy endures within Christian history. His story compels the faithful to draw inspiration from his courage and sacrifice, deepening their understanding of the cost and reward of faith. Stephen's vision transforms abstract spiritual concepts into vivid reality. It serves as a reminder of the power of visions to make divine truths tangible, aiding believers in comprehending and living out their faith more fully. Stephen exemplifies the empowerment that comes through unwavering faith. His story encourages believers to draw strength from their convictions, using Stephen's courage as a guide for standing resiliently amidst their trials. Finally, a deeper exploration into the theological implications of Stephen's vision beckons. This event opens doors to studying the intersection of faith, divine presence, and heavenly promise, urging believers to delve further into an enriching spiritual mentorship. As we close this examination of Stephen's revelation of divine glory, let us revisit the profound significance of this moment within Christian faith. His vision serves not only as a testament to personal conviction, but as a clarion call, inviting each believer to pursue a deeper spiritual journey marked by courage, resilience, and hope in the promise of eternal glory.